Welcome to iETV Live. That is, it's energy. We're looking for the solutions that energize us. I'm your host, Bill Rogers, and today we'll be talking to Dave Bonta, whose mission with his USA Solar Stores is to bring solar to Main Street.
And then if we want to have an oil industry, good, let's keep making oil for synthetics and plastics. This water heater here is made of plastic. It'll last 100 years. It's got a lifetime guarantee. Use oil for that. But to take oil and set fire to it every few minutes is just absolutely ridiculous, because it is making damage to our environment, and that's indisputable. And then it's creating these other problems where we have to continue to deploy armed military to secure this resource. That's just screwing us up big time. So yeah, there's so many other reasons to be looking at solar and renewable energy. If global climate change isn't your thing, fine. Pick one of the others. They're all good. I don't really care which one you choose. They're all good, and it's about time that we can all do something.
Yeah. This stream that we're doing, one of the streams that's really popular, the geek shows.
Oh, geek show.
How
to fit right in there.
Well, yeah. And Jack struck me that way too.
Jack is.
That Jack Bingham, who this is his store, and when we spoke with him, he said there are lots of cool gadgets around here.
Yeah.
And there are lots of cool gadgets in doing this, in finding this, in discovering this thing. They're cool gadgets that are fun because they do something for you.
Yeah, the term gadgets is, obviously the hardware in here is cool. There are stories to all the parts and pieces that are in here. Most of these products that are in here I picked and was exposed to and weaned them through a certification process, finally realizing, this one works, that one doesn't. So that's one thing that we offer at our stores, is that the stuff that we have is pretty much confirmed. It works. We wouldn't have it if it didn't, because you're not going to stay in business unless you offer things that work. But I think what you're alluding to is really it's sort of another kind of a set of gadgets. Communication gadgets and business gadgets and structures and strategies and tactics that also work. And I think those are just as viable. It's just no one set of things that are going to solve our problem. It's going to be a total holistic set of things. Bill McKibben wrote a review of this, and he said, many times there's no magic bullet. There's magic buckshot. That's really what we're looking at. It's not just about selling solar panels. It's about absorbing a whole new culture.
Yeah.
It's about going back to the 70s and looking at, hey man, the Beatles said love is all you need and all that kind of thing, and I don't care too much for money. Money don't buy you love and all that. That was part of the answer. Today's generation with Twitter and Facebook and social networking is part of the answer. When the guy from Vermont challenged the Monster Company for the use of Vermonster ale, that was part of the answer. The little guy actually getting a break once in a while and winning once in a while is part of the answer. America loves an underdog story.
Yeah. Well,
that's because it's right there in our hearts. It's right there with our national credo. We try hard to do the right thing. We really do. Most Americans do. The problem is we're told that the right thing generally is some guy selling us something on the 6 o'clock news.
Yeah.
He's either selling us something as a product, or he's selling us some baloney that just doesn't add up.
Yeah.
So you're right. I mean, there's a lot more to this than just selling stuff. It's really seeking out a higher truth, as it were, and all the tools that help you find that. That's what this is about.
That's great. Well, we need to take a break, and then we're going to start up and just spend a little time and talk to Jack and see why he did this.
Okay.
See why he did this thing here.